Hi everyone, this is Randy and welcome back. When I saw these end tables, I really liked the simple design. They were in pretty good shape, no major gouges. They were all solid wood with this little bit of sass with the flare on the legs there. So I thought it would be a great restoration project. So let's get started. It was fairly easy to disassemble the end tables just because they were just held together with screws, which made it a lot easier for me to refinish each piece separately. Since the paint and the finish on these end tables wasn't that thick, instead of using my carbide scraper, since they were solid wood, I just decided to go ahead and sand them down. It works really well. I began with 120 grit sandpaper and then finished it off with 220. The painting on these end tables was a little busy for my taste, so I decided that I was going to try to restore them back to what they may have been originally. I try not to judge what other people have done to furniture. I've painted furniture myself, but the bottom line is that once you own a piece of furniture, you can do whatever you want to it. And the person who painted this, I'm sure they loved it and lived with it for a long time, and really, that's all that matters. But now that I own them, I'm going to transform them to my taste. The fact that I was able to take these end tables apart and break them down into separate pieces really made the sanding a lot easier. I used a tack cloth to remove any residual dust. Because these end tables were a softer wood, I believe they might be maple or birch, I decided to apply a pre-stained wood conditioner. And what this will do, this will just help with some of the blotchiness that might occur when I'm applying the stain. Next, I applied the stain in the color Early American by Varathane. The legs were held in place by little screws in the side. To further secure the legs, they had slots in the ends that were filled with shims. I had these plastic shims that you could break off to size, and once they're pounded into those slots, they would hold the legs securely because they would expand those legs out to hold it tight. I pounded the shims in with a little hammer and then trimmed off the edge, just snapped it off with a pair of pliers. These reusable strainers are great for straining your paints, your stains, and your top coats so no chunks clog up your sprayer. I used a satin finish poly as a top coat and did 3 coats. After the poly had dried, I reattached the tops to the bottoms. This was a fun little project to work on. I think they turned out great. Let me know what you think in the comments. So let's take a look at how they turned out.